Well, our reporter Sibongile Mkani-Mpolweni is with us now after spending the day with police at that scene in Soweto. Sibongile, good evening to you. Okay, when you got there, what did you actually see? What did you find?
When we got there, Stephen, it looks like a normal house from the outside with almost 2 meters long fencing wall. So we got in and we saw these cars parked on the sort of garage there. And we got inside the dining room. The dining room, they literally just have a TV and sofas and nothing else. And when you go into the bedrooms, that's where you find all car parts that you could think of. There are doors, the windscreens, your gearbox, your mirrors, your car door is there, sound systems, there's everything. And then when you go into the kitchen, both bedrooms in the house, and then when you go into the kitchen, even the cupboards, when you open, it's car parts coming out.
So like literally, instead of having a situation where, you might have a room that's Sibongile's room or Stephen's room, you've got a doors room or you've got a gearbox's room. Is that the sort of scene?
Yes, exactly. You're literally stepping on car parts. I doubt there's anyone who lives inside the house because there's no space, even on top of the bed, on the wardrobes. The other room doesn't have a bed, it just has a sofa. Even on top of that sofa, there are car parts. Your tires, everything, your bumpers, everything is there. And then there's a flat at the back, same story, car parts.
The two people who were arrested, what do we know about them?
We know very little. The one guy that I spoke to, he said he was the owner of the house and that he's a mechanic, so they were fixing cars there. The other youngster who was with him was saying he works there. He's one of the workers, and I asked him where are the other workers. He said it's just the two of them today, the owner of the house and him, and they fix cars. And there was another car, an A3 Audi, which MP plates. And I asked them about that. They said, no, that one is legit. The owner brought it there. It was smashed. So we're not sure what exactly are they fixing. Is it mechanic or the body of the car? Because that one is smashed, but you have those dismantled car parts everywhere.
It's an interesting scene. All right. One of the key things is whether the police can link these cars to actual crimes. In other words, they've got to prove that the parts were from stolen cars.
Yes.
Are they making any progress to do that? I imagine someone is looking through VIN numbers with a magnifying glass.
Yes, exactly. They took the other cars, they loaded them into the tow truck. They are taking them to where they impound stolen vehicles. That's where they're going to do a runner check on the VIN numbers and to check even on the engines that are there, that are just lying loose at the house. They're going to check whether these cars were stolen, where, and who are the owners. And they also took the papers for the cars, which they also believe that they could be fake. There was only one Audi there, but there were about 5 cars. 5 keys for Audi cars there at the house.
And the neighbors, I mean, we've had a very sort of quite posh houses, estates where people have found out that actually living next to them has been some sort of drugs lab.
Yes.
The neighbors always have a story. What are they saying here?
The neighbors didn't want to go on camera. They're saying that they are scared. They don't know who lives in the house. All they know is that the house is forever closed. And one guy who's also a mechanic, I asked him because I could see that he's got grease and stuff, and he lives right across the street. He said, well, I'm a mechanic. I didn't know. It's news to me that there's a mechanic staying there and that they're fixing cars there. I've never seen any car being fixed there or any of the mechanic coming to me saying we need something to help. So they don't know.
Sibongile, thanks very much indeed. Sibongile Mkani-Mpolweni, of course, our reporter on that story. I'm sure she'll stay on it as there are future developments.